All right, it is time for season 1, episode 7 of Arcane. I am ready for it. I cannot wait for what comes next. But after the cliffhanger last time between Jinx and Vi, and all of a sudden I thought they were reunited and now they're not. Where's Jinx? Where's Vi? Where's Caitlyn? Can we all find out that immediately this episode? Don't do me a dirty and not show me that. By the way, if you want the fully unedited reaction to any of the Arcane episodes, go to Patreon. It's on the VIP tier. It's where everybody's going, and you should go there too, because I'm telling you, when we get the edited version out to YouTube, it's usually a few days later, and it's a shortened version. It's probably half of what the full reaction is. So you get the full experience on the VIP tier of Patreon, and you get all our album reactions on there too. And you get to come to the members only live stream we have once a week. There are so many other perks. Check it out. It is worth it. I'm telling you, because the next series is coming soon, and y'all on the VIP tier get to choose what I'm gonna do next. I can't wait to see what's happening. Look, can we just do this? Don't waste any more time. Without further ado. Oh man, what am I gonna get right? What am I gonna get wrong? And as a mental health professional, could you please quit having attachment struggles, abandonment issues, and all of that stuff going on in this show? Because I don't know how much more Jinx or Vi anybody can take. Silco, forget it. I already have my opinions about him. You know, I'm just playing with this show. Like, I don't take it personally, but I do have a very strong opinion about Silco. I have a strong opinion about Jinx, strong opinion about Vi. I just keep a lot of them to myself. But can we watch?
I knew it was a mistake trusting you.
You've been a real picnic yourself.
Caitlyn.
This isn't Silco. It's someone else.
How do you know?
That's interesting, right? Vi's immediately like, this isn't Silco. He wouldn't do this. Silco wouldn't do this. It's someone else. And I'm thinking, well, it can't be the cops, right? Or anything. No, they don't do that. They don't have that sophistication in their equipment, which is interesting, right? Some of the sophistication that the underground or outside world has that these cops don't.
You've been a real picnic yourself.
I'm not the one who walked us into...
I gotta say, hang on.
That only happened to you misfits. I'm here to fix that.
I knew it was a mistake trusting you.
You've been a real picnic yourself.
I'm not the one who walked us into not
Why
one,
do they blame
but
each
two
other
of
so much?
Silco's traps.
This isn't Silco. It's someone else. Because we'd already be dead.
Oh, very nice. When were you planning to tell me that your lunatic sister works for him?
Just as soon as you came clean about what the hell you're really doing down here.
I told you the truth.
Bullshit. What was that glowing stone?
See, that's why I thought they were a match made in heaven. I thought they'd be besties down the road. They're fighting just like besties would be. You know, they're going at it almost like siblings there, but they seem like they're going to be best friends. I keep saying that. I'm telling you, I don't know. I love being wrong, but I also love being right. The cool part with them is they're a lot more attached than they talk about. Like, Caitlyn's like, number one, she can hold her own, which if you're going to be with Vi, you got to be able to hold your own. You got to be able to tolerate a lot coming at you, and you got to be able to stand up to her so that she knows you're not weak. But you could tell they really like each other. I think.
What's going on?
Hey, stop! Get your hands off of me!
Leave her alone.
Let me go!
Vi? Vi!
Oh boy. Who are these people with the big ears, man? They're like alien people. Look at the teeth. And the green eyes. Is that the green?
You shy or just ugly?
You look good for a dead girl.
Echo? Was that Echo? Who is this group? Come on. Did I actually get that right? That was Echo? Not that these are amazingly hard things all the time, but bear with me. I'm in season 1, episode 7. I haven't watched the whole thing, y'all. Was that Echo? Did Echo spot her, capture her, to try to bring her in, bring Vi in, and try to bring her around on this side?
Echo?
Hey!
What do you know about this?
Man, Echo looks mad. I thought Echo was sweet, kind, nice, friendly. See, all this stuff that happened to them, all of the trauma has scarred them so much. And Echo now all of a sudden is on another team. And Vi's like, what in the world is wrong with you? Vi is the ultimate alpha, right? Vi's not going to let anybody push her around at all. Look at Echo's meanness.
Nothing.
There's
what
the
the hell
little
is this all
crystal.
about?
What were you doing with Jinx?
Her name is Powder. And
Yeah.
I just found her when you and your goons
I like
showed
that
up.
better.
Same person who used to take you down to the junk heap and hose you down when you got covered in grease.
Yep, see? Don't you love that attachment stuff? Look at Echo's face. Boom. Memory right back to the time it was. Vi has Echo in the memory, in the history. Remember, it's me. I'm the one that used to be there for you. I helped you out. I rescued you, saved you, helped you, raised you, mentored you, whatever. I was there for you. Remember, it's me. Echo slips out of that power place and into the vulnerable spot. Question is Echo going to turn and close it up real quick and become the mean, authoritarian power person? Or is Echo going to say, okay, I'm back here with Vi, I'm in the relationship, and be softer? Which one's it going to be? I think Echo's going to stay hard, and just not let Vi in.
You were following us. Why didn't you say something?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
So you just come up.
Echo's so good. Echo's always been able to follow and hear everybody, right? Repeating, echo, 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 echo. Repeating everything that everybody says or seeing what everybody does and being able to hold on to it. And of course, Vi's like, you were following us. Yes, of course, that's what Echo does. I didn't know who you were with. I didn't know if you were with Silco. Not even knowing Vi's been in dang prison. Vi don't know what's going on practically, just trying to play catch up. Jinx has turned bad person, I guess, because she's with Silco. But it's merely to me out of attachment and out of loyalty because she had nobody else to turn to. So this is the world of you can't trust anybody. That's a fair point.
So you just come out swinging?
Gee, I wonder who I learned that from.
Whoa.
Oh, you should have learned more. You still punch like a little boy.
And you still block with your face.
I remember when you wouldn't stand up to me.
Boy, see? Vi is so much in the history now here with Echo. You used to punch, you still punch like a little boy, and Echo's like, you still block with your face. And then Vi's like, I remember when you used to not even stand up to me. It's not so easy when you move on in life, and now all of a sudden people have boundaries and stand up for themselves. Like, I'm not going to be manipulated as easily as I used to be. So Vi's having a real fast learning curve, wake-up call to this. It's not that things can't go well with Echo. It's that you don't know who you can trust here. And maybe Echo's not the same Echo anymore. Echo's grown up, and Echo's not going to just listen to whatever Vi says. Oh,
Missed you, little
wow.
man.
That'll do it, y'all. That'll do it. Look at the eyes. That says it all. It's the almost shocked deer in a headlights look of, I don't even know what to do with this right now, because Echo's probably had so much time away from vulnerability, intimacy, connection, closeness, because it's survivor mode, right? And trying to be the leader and trying to have power, that to have somebody hug you, that is the ultimate attachment, connection, vulnerability. I love that Vi can still go in. Same with Jinx / Powder, same with Echo, in for the hug to say, I missed you. I still know you as the Echo I know you to be. And Echo doesn't know what to do with this. The hope is that Echo would look at Vi and say, I know it's you. I can feel that it's you. And I'm not being played and manipulated. I hope Echo can get out of that, but I'm not sure. I'm really just not sure right now. Oh, look at the hug. There it is. Beautiful sight to see, y'all.
I would very much like to see the device.
That's the Theron, right?
This, hex core.
That may be difficult to arrange.
Perhaps the error resides not with your calculations,
Something
but
that's unfixable.
with your subjects. Fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature.
And this is Shimmer?
A variant. You aren't here about the plans, are you? I know the look of a doomed man.
So he's there for some shimmer, maybe, to make himself heal and feel better. What do you think? I think he's saying this is almost like the addiction trait, right? When we look at people with addiction, I must warn you, be careful, because when you use this, it changes who you are. You're no longer the same person. And with addiction, I tell people all the time, it has a power and a mind of its own. It is there to take you out and push everybody else around you away. But is Victor really there for Shimmer? And if he is he going to get a lesson on what's going to happen to him?
If you take this path, they will despise you.
Ah.
Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress. It's why I parted ways with Heimendinger.
Oh. Was with the Heimendinger.
Hammer work is such a delicate art.
How'd you find me?
Oh, it's
You're the defector
hammer
of the
work.
council. People notice where you go.
That's so interesting. That's man, look at his body. He is built. Dang. I thought he was just working out, but I think he was actually doing something, like building that bolt thing.
I tried taking it apart and it nearly killed me. Whoever built it knows exactly what they're doing. This and Shimmer.
Jinx.
It's hard to believe what they're capable of.
Is that what's really bothering you?
He was my mentor, Mel. And I betrayed him.
Yeah.
Everything you said about him was true. My family cast me out, and yet part of me still loves them.
First, I have to save Victor.
Where is he?
I don't know. He disappeared. He does that sometimes.
In the meantime, try not to lose your nuts.
Try not to lose your nuts. You ever heard that in a seductive way?
Marcus is following my orders, preventing Vi and Caitlin from returning.
Or he's finally flipped.
That's interesting how he says, like Savika says, they're putting these border stops up, which is bad. And he's saying Marcus is following my orders. So Marcus's orders are to keep Vi and Caitlin away. Question is, does he have any clue what just went down? Do you think he has any? Obviously, he must not have any clue of what's gone down here. Because Marcus isn't there, it's Echo.
Need to find Jinx.
Sir,
What?
I got more in common with Cave Lice than Jinx. Let's just say I didn't always see eye to eye with my old man. She'll come to you when she's ready.
I didn't lose her! They took her!
Paranoid, going delusional at times. This is part of that kind of borderline personality thing I talked about, where it's like she's at extremes, you know? She doesn't know what to do because she has nobody to lean on. She has nobody to go to. Can't go to Silco because of what just happened. Can't make sense of what just happened. So is Silco really not bad? Did he set me up? I called him a liar. Is he really? Is he not? Should I go back? So she's stuck on her own now. Again, in the very place she wouldn't want to be is on her own. And here she is. She's having to survive on her own. And man, when you can't trust anybody and you have to figure it out on your own, I mean, the most ideal place to go is your roots. The best place to go is your roots, which is the biological piece of Vi. If she could do it. If I was with her in therapy, I would say, remember where you came from and remember who the people were for you originally. Because what just happened with Silco and Savika, that's real stuff that happened. And look at the manipulation that's been there with him towards you. Sure, he's protected you. He's tried to help you. He's tried to support you. And at the same time, he's also manipulated you, is what I would say. Because I don't think there's a whole lot of good coming from him in terms of him worrying about what's best for Jinx at this point. He wants Vi out of here. Thought Vi was out of here. She's putting herself back together.
Caitlin.
Silco flooded the lanes with Shimmer.
Shimmer.
He didn't care what it did to people.
Nope.
Everyone
Addicts.
here was an addict or a victim.
Addicts.
That's a good way to drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, no kidding. Good point.
If I just went with you that day, maybe none of this would have happened.
I wonder if this is the same one that just came from Jinx and can somehow send the vibe, y'all, to Vi to say Jinx is there. She's okay. Follow me to Jinx.
All that's left is Jinx, and she belongs to
You're
Silco.
wrong. She's still in
Not
there.
giving up on her.
I can reach
Good
her.
for you.
You can't. Your sister works for him not because she has to, but because she wants to. I'm sorry, but that's who she is now.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Do you have any idea how this looks? I order a blockade and my own partner violates it.
You ordered this? I was consulting a friend about our quandary. I told you I knew someone.
Well, you didn't say they were from the Undercity?
Oh,
I'm from the
discrimination.
You're right.
Here we go. Victor's like, I'm from the Undercity. I actually didn't know Victor came from the Undercity and made it all the way up and out of that into the university. And I don't know that Jace knew, since he said that. If he was from the Undercity, he might have and just kind of made that statement. But he's like, I'm from there. Those are my people. Remember where you came from, everybody. And please appreciate like human beings. Because just because they're from there doesn't mean they're all bad.
His dreams of rebellion. He's losing control. If we stand together,
We aren't due for an assembly.
we're all wondering, what's your plan to fix this?
You're all wondering, are you?
Way I see it, we should cut a deal and give back the gemstone. Better to have some trade than none at all.
The border issue is temporary. Jinx will deal with it.
Rumor is, you dogs are for leash. How are you meant to bring Piltover to heel if you can't handle your own people? Huh?
What's that?
We came from a world where there was never enough to go round. Finn.
Or is he last second going to help him?
Please.
Oh, man. You are...
Don't forget again.
That is classic Silco, is it not? He goes in because he's losing power. He's losing influence with the entire group of powerful people. And he goes in with this gas that can take all of them out immediately. I can kill all of y'all right now because of this gas. But you know what's going to help it? These masks that only I have. So I'm going to walk along as y'all are choking here, and I'm going to give you a mask. And I'm going to go to the ultimate leader down here, and I'm going to let that leader go all the way to the face of death. And then put it on my own mouth like, screw you, you're going to die. As they beg for a mask, only to take the mask and say, here. So I brought you all the way to the point of death and gave you life. Never forget that. That's who I am. I'm Silco. Now that person has no power because they were at death's door begging for help from who? From Silco. And he was the one who got to decide whether that person lived or died. So now you owe me because I saved your life. Not so much with the other ones. I mean, he did, but it was more powerful here, taking down, and this is what they say in like powerful groups or gangs, you know, like take down the biggest, baddest one, and then you'll have influence from everybody. So now all of a sudden, Silco's got all of his power back. And he said, here's exactly what I'm going to do because I can wipe out any people that I want to wipe out. This is my problem with Silco. I think Silco's been heavily damaged and traumatized in his life. And I think the only way he knows how to compensate for that is through power and control. And so he can't get close to people. He can't have close relationships where he has any vulnerability at risk in them, because then that risks him being taken advantage of. And do you notice how when he gets taken advantage of, he attacks and destroys? When he gets threatened, he attacks. Just like here, he was threatened with his power being taken away from this group. So he went in with the plan to destroy them and have the solution to save them, which ultimately gives him the power. That's why I diagnose him with this narcissistic personality. Because number one, he can't let anybody else be above him. And number two, He can't let anybody threaten him, and he works with it and deals with it through a threat of violence and a threat of force. There's no closeness with him. There's no realness with him. What a scene.
What have you done with Vi? Listen, let her go. I brought her here.
My hero.
You're... But I thought they were hurting you.
Vi tells me I can trust you.
But when she could get hooked back in with Echo, they could be a stronger force than you think. And if they could get Jinx on their side and they could get all back together, along with Caitlin, I think this would be an unstoppable team. That's my hope. Jinx, Echo, Vi, Caitlin, the four of them just taking everybody else down.
Let me help you with that.
The show is doing me in. Jinx, I need to set up an appointment with Jinx. I need her in my office to do some therapy, to talk through exactly what's going on and what these choices and consequences are in her life. I want better for her is what I mean. I know some people like Silco, but I'm telling you, I don't think he has the capacity at this point to be able to be a real human and give up power. I don't think he has the capacity for that. And here's Jinx, who's so loyal to him. And she's like, you know what? I have a feeling she's going to say, you know, you're right. Vi screwed me. Vi's with the other side. And I'm with you now. What do we need to do to take them out? Oh, please don't say that. Jinx, please don't. What? Jinx, come on, Jinx.
They're not all dead.
I can explain.
Her sister.
Don't move, silly.
What the?
I might hurt you.
Wait a minute.
I didn't know. Marcus never told me she was in Stillwater.
But you found out she came back. You lied.
Yep.
She and the Enforcer are back for the crystal. Not for...
See? He's twisting and turning everything. Vi didn't know where the heck Jinx powder was. And she sure knows who Silco is. So he's going to twist this story around to be able to have some convincing thing to tell Jinx that she can't disprove. She's going to be like, that's really convincing. But you know what? You kept a secret from me. I sure hope she can hold on to that.
Cared for you.
You son of a...
Give you a home.
This guy is a no good, nasty son of a gun.
Betrays us.
Just tries. I can't do it. I can't. Just turn it. I feel like I want to take the headphones off and be done, because this guy is for the dogs. I cannot stand this type of manipulation, and especially with a young child that she was. And now he's turning this story into, forget it. He's turning this story into, it's us against them. Don't forget that. I'm the one that was there for you. I'm the one that saved you. She's the one that abandoned you. And they're the ones who are now out to destroy us. Don't forget that. So it's really you and me that are going to be able to make any difference. Nobody else matters more than you do, Jinx. Not even Savika. Nobody. He's going to sell this sob story to her, and she's going to buy it hook, flipping, line, and sinker. Why do I do this? I have a job every day that's tough. It takes it all out of me, and I come home and I watch this, but I can't stop. It's like Shimmer to me.
I am your family. Everyone else betrays us.
Ah, the betrayal. Here she goes.
You have to complete the weapon.
Then she leaves.
Your people hunt us like animals. Silco pays them to do it.
That's not possible. You're wrong.
Say that one more time.
Whoa.
Echo. You got it. You have to let me take that back.
What is it?
It's a gemstone.
We could beat Silco with this.
That won't solve things.
Easy for you to say. Your people aren't dying all around
Exactly.
If you do, this cycle of violence will never stop.
Yep,
This is our
good
best
point.
shot at setting the record straight. City needs healing. More than I ever realized.
Boy, she's going to look at that look from Vi. Number one, she sees something that she hasn't seen in a lot of people, which is a leader somebody who motivates, somebody who's out for the greater good. And number two, she's attracted to her. You could see the look in her face. She wants her. Cupcake. But Caitlin's so good. Caitlin could be somebody in this show who ends up being the one in power, who ends up being the one who is in charge, especially with how she knows Jace. I could see them turning and her being able to be, you know, a really great leader that brings the two communities together. But look at Vi. Tell me she's not attracted to her, and tell me she isn't buying into this story and hearing it, because I think it's a great story.
You got a plan?
I have a friend on the council. Let me take the gemstone to him.
Oh boy.
One condition.
One condition.
I'm the one who gives it to them.
Oh. Uh-oh.
It's a leap.
It's been suggested that they may have found a way to utilize the gemstone.
Uh-oh.
We should prepare our own countermeasures.
Oh no.
You want us to build weapons?
Absolutely not.
The decision is yours.
But the decision is yours. But not really. Victor's like, this isn't good. Yeah.
We have the knowledge to defend ourselves.
We agreed Hextech was to improve lives, not to take them.
We may not have a choice.
Man, this guy is one smart son of a gun, I'll tell you that. Victor,
There
are
is
cool
always
under pressure.
a choice.
There we go. Something's about to happen. Is she gonna blow up the bridge or what? Heimerdinger's there. There they go.
I can't leave her again.
Oh, can't. Gotta find
You can't
Jinx.
change her.
Gotta
I
find
have to
Jinx.
try.
Powder is my sister.
Don't get yourself killed.
No promises.
See, they're back together. I'm telling you.
It's been real, Cupcake. Thanks for everything.
Cupcake. They've got a bond. There it is. See? Son of a... Why does Jinx have to see every single thing at the worst possible time? She doesn't know what they're saying and what they're doing. She doesn't know Vi is trying to go get her. She just sees them bonding, connected, just like Silco said. This is the worst. Who did this writing? It's beautiful, but I hate it. Can't stand this.
Shut up.
Don't listen to him.
It's just a goodbye hug.
Yes, it's a goodbye hug. Don't listen to the voices.
She wouldn't do that.
Yep, she wouldn't.
Not again.
No.
Halt! What the hell is this?
Oh,
Sir,
there's Marcus.
I have proof. Silco's behind everything.
Uh-oh, Powder. Jinx is like, I gotta get that. What in the... Oh my gosh! What is he doing? Because he's in it with Silco. And he set it up perfectly as the police, the authority, the enforcer, to take out the bad person who had this gem, who stole it. And now he'll take it into his possession, right? The cops. And then secretly turn it over to Silco behind closed doors. Vi ain't having none of this. I cannot believe he just shot Echo. This is the most horrible thing I could possibly imagine. And ready to take out Caitlin at the same time, y'all. I never expected that to happen. Oh boy.
Liar.
No, she's not lying.
I told you to leave this alone.
Something about them is like mesmerizing or something. It's like it's freezing everybody up and they either can't stop focusing on it or they can't get the energy to do what it is they want to do. Oh my gosh, these firelights. What? It's blowing them all up. Please tell me Echo's okay. Please. Hopefully that's a shield. Is that Caitlin? Oh, man. Oh, no. Jinx, no. Wait, who did Jinx just shoot? And Vi just ran off. They didn't see each other?
Tell my daughter.
Tell my daughter. He's a goner, Marcus. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No! Oh, no!
Go!
This is so disheartening. This is depressing. It's distressing. This is episode 7. I thought they were supposed to do it in 3 episode chunks, where the next big one would be episode 9. How is it now? How does Jinx go in and start shooting at her sister? Echo gets back to life because of a shield that protected, and then starts flying through the air, going after Jinx, saying, "See, I told you, Vi. Jinx doesn't care about you. He's coming after you." Jinx really does care, but Jinx sees the two of them together, sees Caitlin smiling in her head because of the crazy thoughts, and then she wants to be able to take them out. Probably wants to take Caitlin out. Probably doesn't want to take Vi out, I don't think. But they're both together as she starts firing. Stay there and talk to your sister.
Oh, look who it is. The boy savior.
Oh, no. Ah! No. Vi's got it. Vi, come back. Come back and stop him. Look at the eyes. Okay, she sees him in the eyes. She sees him. They are back in childhood now. Number 1, she's afraid. Number 2, she sees Echo, and it's like, this is the boy I grew up with. That we were like brother and sister. And the connection's immediately there. And hopefully Echo looks back and sees Powder and says, I won't let myself do this. I'm praying that somehow Vi leaps out of somewhere and saves the day, and they reconnect and they all kind of come together. That's just my wish. Not going to happen, but I can at least wish for it. Echo sees Powder. Powder, was Jinx trying to blow herself up? I can't. I can't. I cannot keep doing this. This is season 1, episode 7, and this kind of stuff's going on. Why can't they see that they're there for each other? Why can't they see that their original attachment, their care and their love for each other is that they are like family and that they can be stronger together than they are separate from each other? And what the heck is Vi doing walking away? And she looks around, sees the bomb, and figures, well, there goes Echo and there goes Powder. Jinx laying there on the ground. I think she's okay. I don't know if she just blew up Echo. That would be horrible. This is just... It's no fun, but I can't stop. What in the world do I do next? What's coming in 8 and 9 of season 1? And Lord help me with season 2. I need to call it quits before season 2. I got a life to live, and right now it's being consumed by Arcane. Don't forget, entire episode unedited on Patreon. Shortened version out on YouTube, but the Patreon one comes first. We have a Patreon chat room in there for Arcane only. Join me there. And all the other album reactions that are there. VIP tier on Patreon. I'm so exhausted. I'm emotionally disturbed at this point. And I got to sit down with my thoughts for a minute after this. I can't even think anymore. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this. And don't forget, mental health matters. It always does. We are here for each other. I appreciate you so much for watching this, honestly, and super appreciate everybody on the VIP tier on Patreon. Can't wait to talk to y'all in the next chat room. I'm a mess at this point. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.